Hello everyone, it's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your love and your support. Yes, don't forget this is Saffron Media and we are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable and authentic happenings in Nigeria, especially in the era of politics and many more. Right here, I remember that Sunday Igboho's home was invaded by some DSS, and some of his aides and family members were taken away, and they actually said they saw some ammunitions and weapons in his home, and they have been requesting that Sunday Igboho show up. That before, if he doesn't show up, that his family members and aides will not be released. But there was something that happened back then. You remember they said two of his aides were actually killed, and we've not heard anything of those people's body being deposited in a morgue or perhaps buried. But something shocking says that the bodies were taken away by the DSS, and now Sunday Igboho is reacting to that. Anyway, guys, I'll bring you more details about this, but please ensure you subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. Okay, dear friends, without further ado, let us get right into the details of this report. It says that um, Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, who was arrested, and his aides were arrested in Shoka, Ibadan residence, as well as what has become of his remains of the two men gunned down during the raid by operatives of the Department of State Services. 2 weeks after they were killed by operatives of the Department of State Service during a bloody raid on Ibadan, residents of Yoruba Nation activist Chief Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, the whereabouts of the corpses of two of his associates remain unknown. The DSS spokesman Peter Afunanya, at a press briefing at the Secret Police headquarters in Abuja on July 1, 2021, disclosed that its operatives gunned down two of Igboho's associates. However, Afunanya did not respond to inquiries by reports on Wednesday seeking to know whether the DSS took the corpses away and why it had not released the dead bodies to the inconsolable families of the deceased for burial. If indeed it took the corpses away. In the course of the exchange, two Igbohos armed men were gunned down while the rest were subdued and arrested, the DSS spokesman had said while parading 13 of the activist associates in Abuja 2 weeks ago. The two slain associates were later identified by Igboho's media aide Olayomi Koiki as Adogan and Alpha. Adogan, also real name was Saeed Adisa, was one of the right-hand men of Igboho, while Alpha was the activist's maternal uncle who was said to be visiting when the house was raided. Residents of Shoka area in Ibadan, where Igboho's house is located, will not forget the night of July 1st in a hurry, as sounds of jack boots on the ground interrupted their peaceful sleep around 1 a.m. Before gunshots ushered them into the new month. The country woke up to reports that unknown gunmen had attacked the activist residence, but the DSS at a press briefing later that day said a joint team of security operatives had raided Igboho's residence in the early hours of that Thursday, based on an intelligence report that he was allegedly stockpiling arms, which the Yoruba Nation agitator has since denied, saying he defends himself with charms and not guns. Though Igboho, a spearhead of the separatist agitation for the Yoruba Nation, escaped the Gestapo raid, his house and cars were riddled with bullets, While bloodstains splattered the floor of the house, the activist had since gone into hiding and switched off his mobile phones after he was declared wanted by the secret police. Gory images and videos of the house after the DSS raid cited by our correspondents show that people were dragged outside from the house in the pool of their own blood. The umbrella body of Yoruba self-determination group Ilana Omo Odua had alleged that the DSS operatives shot Adogan 48 times before they butchered him, while Alfa was shot while observing the Muslim prayer. Mourners have been visiting the Osogbo, Osun State country home of Adogan, who is survived by an aged mother, wife, 3 children, and siblings. Though the bereaved family declined comment on whether the remains of their beloved son, brother, and father had been released for burial. A top source familiar with the matter said that Adogan's corpse had not been released. Igboho's media aide Olayomi Koike also told our correspondents that the corpses of Adogan and Alfa had yet to be released. However, one of the lawyers handling the matter, Pelumi Olajegbese, told us on Wednesday that the corpses had been demanded from the DSS. We have demanded their corpses from the DSS, but they refused to respond, he stated. Olajegbese also said the secret police refused to grant him and the other lawyers on the case access to the 13 suspects in the DSS custody. When asked if he had been able to speak with his clients, the lawyer said the day DSS declined, they said it is a treasonable felony matter and they can't allow us to see them. They refused to release them, but they are likely going to address a press conference tomorrow, Thursday, or next tomorrow, Friday. When contacted, the National Publicity Secretary of Afenifere, Comrade Jare Ajayi, said that the attitude of the DSS in this case epitomized the disdain with which the government and some of its agencies treat the Nigerian public. He condemned the bloody raid and demanded the release of the detained persons and corpses. Ajayi said they carried out some damage, including the taking of lives of 2 there without giving the public reasonable explanation up till now. Words are yet to be given as to the whereabouts of their corpses and the whereabouts of the 13 people who were abducted during the raid at Igboho's house in Shoka area in Ibadan. Such a thing is happening because the powerful in the country, led by the government, get away with abuses of the people. The level of impunity is virtually everywhere. Unfortunately, there is no indication yet that it is about to end. However, it must be realized that our society cannot progress, nor the condition of our people improve until an end is put to such impunity. So guys, you heard it all. Really, it is unfortunate that things had to continue like this and everyone still sits and watch the government continue. Well guys, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop your comment, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to like and share this video. Do have a pleasant time.